Karl the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight multi-time world champion.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the two-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Karl the Cobra Froch.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the bell to start the round. And that hook scores. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Don. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Well done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That big hook doesn't land. A swing and a miss with that jab. Jab won't score. Misses with the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say. They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These punches coming from every angle. Fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Can't land that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Straight right just misses. He threw the hook, didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Froch in trouble. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Miss with that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Calzaghe is on the canvas. I want to see that again from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a horse in there. He's got to bluff them.
He threw the hook, didn't land. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. You don't want to trade shots.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Calzaghe is down, but will he get up? And he dropped him. The perfect snap. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That jab was blocked. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's a match made in heaven.
Punch. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that jab not going to score. It's all offense all the time. Oh no, Froch got caught. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Froch seeing cobwebs. And one of the all-time greats, Froch, goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it's left there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Can Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked. Carl Froch, we didn't see this coming. Froch in trouble. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, you're a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these 2 elite-level middleweights. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Looking to land the hook.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. That was open. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. The Prince of Wales is down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, he's in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. The bravery being shown here is just incredible.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mouth shot?
Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. Oh, no. And the Cobra is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What?
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
This is a high-octane battle. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes...
Carl Froch, we didn't see this coming. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close, man.
Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. Looks like they're out of... And he is forcing him to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Those counter punches have to hurt. And finally, Carl Froch goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot. What now is about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to do you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Swinging this with the jab. Final Froch in trouble. And he put him down. Froch is on the canvas. And you can see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Talk about Froch in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Incredible work rate. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax, because you know what you can do.
Joe Calzaghe just went down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he's just small blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again.
So final 10 seconds in the round, and he is looking. This might be the beginning of the end for Joe Calzaghe. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Carl Froch, we didn't see this coming. Well, he's firing back now. Sometimes offense can be your best defense.
Bean Days now needs...
Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. And finally, Carl Froch goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.